Hello, 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 all my machine heads, and welcome back to the Fruhling map, the Old Iron series. Well, we have some decisions to make, everyone. So let me get started with my work for today so I don't waste all of your time. Welcome. Let this get warmed up just a little bit. Welcome to the Realistic Farming channel, everyone, for Farming Simulator 22, where we use our real tractors, we use our real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic, as usual. All right, so what we decided to do is I decided not to do animals at all on this map, because it's a decision that we have to make. So I'm planting some wheat here. It's just, I think we have a decision to make as a family. I think this map is great. This map is awesome. This map is fantastic. But the series that I had envisioned for myself with the Old Iron series is getting exclusively harder and harder to find the proper time period, the proper equipment. There's absolutely a ton, and I mean a ton, of 80s and 90s equipment. But when you start going old school like this, there's very select few. So what I want to do is I've made a decision. I think, first of all, let me take a few minutes and thank all of you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the kind words and with the series that Gutterball and I are doing. Oh, man, you guys have really lit into it, and it's really awesome. Thank you. Welcome all the new family members to the series, to the channel. For those of you who are new to the channel over the last couple of days, I don't call you guys subscribers. I call you family members because we have a close relationship. I talk to you like I talk to my own family. But, okay, so now that that's out of the way, but thank you, everyone. Really, from the bottom of my heart. I think this may be wrapping up this series, everyone, and it's only because the lack of options. It really is. Is it a series that I was enjoying doing? Absolutely. I enjoy doing all the videos. You guys know that. You guys should know I have a fun doing all of them. But I think it's going to be wrapping up. So what I'm going to do is, in celebration for us closely and very closely here reaching our 800 family members, I'm going to let you guys decide what we want to do. So I was talking to Gutterball a little bit off camera, and I'm thinking strongly of going old school. So I'm going to give you guys 3 maps to choose from. I would really like a map that we can do an extended Let's Play on for a seriously long time until we get going with this sort of thing and that sort of thing, and you know how it works. I'd really like to have an episode, or I'd really like to have a map that we could do 40, 50, 60 episodes instead of just 10 or 11. You know what I mean? So here's your 3 maps. I'm going to give you guys a choice. We could go back, and this is in celebration to 800 family members joining the team. Okay? We can go back to Calmston Farms, which was the very first map that I did a video on Farming Simulator 22. We can go back to Riverview and continue the Cow Army, or start the Cow Army over and do it where we have a really extended Let's Play. Or we can go huge, and I mean huge. We can bring back the Hastings, North Dakota map. That's a 16x map. I'm going to let you guys decide. and I'm going to let you guys decide the style of play that I use and the equipment. So what we're going to do, this is exciting and it's kind of cool, as the Love Boat theme says, it's exciting and new. It's the Love Boat. Sorry, my singing's horrible. But anyways, you guys know I love to have a lot of fun. All right, so when we get started with the series, once you guys pick a map, and it's going to be whoever wins the votes. So you've got Calmsden, where we can do cows or sheep. It's your choice. I don't care. I don't mind doing either animal. We can bring back Riverview, the Cow Empire, and try to achieve 2,000 cows, just like we tried before. I kind of stopped that Let's Play before because there was a couple of new maps that came out, and I kind of just wanted to try them. Other than that, that map I can play all day long. Or we can go to super, super huge. You guys have been dying and dying and dying. I'm getting DM after DM after DM of people want big farming. So I'm going to look, once you guys choose the map, then we are going to bring it back to where we're going to choose the equipment that we want. Whoever gets the most votes, what brand, what kind of equipment, what kind of things like that. And then I'm going to do something that I did in Fs19, and it worked out really, really well. And I'm super excited because what we're going to do at that point is once we pick the map, we got the 3 maps to choose from. Once we pick the map, then I'm going to leave it up, and I'm going to start letting you guys pick the equipment, and I'm going to name the equipment after you guys. So, and what I mean by that is I'm going to give you guys 3 choices, okay? And well, yeah. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 choices of tractors, 2 or 3 choices of this, or I can let you guys pick it, and we can strictly go. Like, for example, I was doing a series for Fs19 that was, oh man, I can't even remember the map it was on now, but we were letting you guys pick equipment, and I would name it. So I would say, like, for example, this was John's tractor. You know what I mean? This is what John picked, and call you out and give you a shout out. So I'm thinking very strongly of bringing that back. But for now, let me know in the comments what 3 maps what of those 3 maps you guys want. Okay, so I'm going to say it one more time so you guys have it. We can bring back Old School. We can bring back Calmsden Farms, which is a British map, but it's a big British map, and I don't mean by like huge map. The fields are decent size. Like the 2 fields that you start with in the beginning are like 18 and 20 acres. So they're decent. So you can use bigger equipment on that map. And then once we pick the map, okay, so the first one is, sorry, I was almost all over the place there for a second. I caught myself. So the first one is Calmsden, and this is, like I said it twice now. I'll say it one last time, and then I won't bother you again. This is in celebration of 800 family members coming up. We're pushing 800 now. If we can get to 800 before we all choose the map, it'll be absolutely fantastic. So we can go Calmsden Farm. Okay. The next one is the Riverview Cow Empire, where you can have up to 2,000 cows on the main farm, and there are several farms to choose from. So if you want to see me do a giant dairy farm, actual just dairy, and not muck around with anything else and not do anything else, let me know, Riverview. That could be your choice. And the third one is absolutely ginormous farming. And what I mean by that is the Hastings, the 8 kilometer by 8 kilometer 16x map. It is huge. I started a Let's Play on that, and ran into issues with the map originally, but the map has all been fixed. The map has all been done. I've been monkeying around with it the last couple of days to make sure there's no issues with it, because I didn't want to put it out there for you guys to decide a map and then have it a map that just was didn't work very well. So those are your 3 maps. When we choose the map, then we'll get into the equipment, and we'll start with what we need to start with. I preferably don't want to pick a map that, like I said, that we have to build a bunch of stuff. And the reason why is because Gutterball and I are already building stuff. My multiplayer Friday with the guys, the gang, South Central Wisconsin Farmer, CC, Gutterball, myself, we're building our own farms. So that's literally 2 maps that I'm doing right now. Sorry, as I clear my throat. That's literally 2 maps in a row that I'm building stuff, and I don't want to build anymore as far as my other Let's Play goes. This is going to be what we're going to call this is the people's choice, or fan choice, or family choice, or whatever. We'll think of something, because this is going to be a Let's Play by you, for you, played by me, obviously, but it's going to be decided by you and for you. But here's the deal, okay? There's only one disclaimer. You know, the Fury's got to tell you guys, okay? The disclaimer is this. If I don't get enough comments on tractors or implements or equipment, I will start picking them myself. And unfortunately, everyone, that's what you guys are going to have to live with. So, the biggest thing is when I did this before in Fs19, it was going like gangbusters. Everybody was picking and choosing, and we had tractors. At one point, we must have had like 25 tractors picked. In fact, I think it was something island that I was doing the map. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look at my playlists. But at one point, we had 19, 20 tractors all named, and I had to try to remember all these tractors. It was absolutely epic. And then, all of a sudden, it stopped. People stopped. Like I would say at the end of the episode, I would say, all right, everyone, well, we need a choice for cultivator. Who's going to choose? And then I would, there was times when I would give you guys cultivators to choose from. There was times like, I do remember Vic had a tractor. Raznik had a tractor. Oh, man, John had a tractor. There was a whole bunch of people that at one point that we were doing so well. Like I said, there must have been 19, 20 tractors on. It was great. It was going good. And then it stopped. So, the series will be, like I said, it will be like a fan choice type thing made by you for you. But if you don't decide on tractors and things, I will pick them. I really, 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 really want to Let's Play that we can go extended. And I'm kind of being inspired by Daggerun just a little bit because he's ending a series where he's like 60 or 70 episodes in. And I generally don't get that far because, like, I've always been honest with you guys. People lose interest. I noticed that this one here is kind of like hit and miss. Some people like it, some people don't. Everybody's different, and that's what makes us as family members absolutely awesome. Everybody's different. The visions that I had for the map are just very hard to obtain with lack of options. So, and I think that people are seeing that. I personally, myself, I love to do like running clocks. Like I love to play, and then when I shut it off, I love to bring it back right at the same time. And you guys can also choose that too. You guys can, like I said, once we pick our map, then we'll choose the style of play, and then we'll choose the... Meanwhile, I'll just kind of sprinkle these episodes out so that we can keep going. But once we get our map, and once we get our people, and once we get our set, we'll be... Or, I mean, not our people. Once we get our map, then we'll get our play style, not people. Play style, and then we'll get start getting our implements, and then I can go from there. So please, please, please let me know. Just like let me know in the comments what you want. The other thing we'll have to decide on once we decide is whether you guys want half-hour or hour videos. I think our family members, our fellow family members, and I say that because we're all family. I think some of you guys, it's almost like my sisters in real life. They're so fickle. I think some of you love the hour videos because some of you guys, you your Bills, United Bill 40, your Grizzly Bear Sims. You guys put that stuff on. You put my video on and you listen. Farmers E does it. And you kind of just play it while you're working out or you're at work or you're at the office. And you want the hour to pass the time. And that's great. That's awesome. I don't mind. I don't care about putting an hour or half hour. Gutterball and I are going to do an hour video. So we made that decision together. Make sure you guys are tuning into that because there is some epic things going to happen. Him and I are in constant communication about what our story is going to be. And, man, the kind words that you guys are leaving on the comments is amazing. You know, you guys don't always have to just comment to me. If I'm doing a Let's Play with a family member, you can comment to them. Just give them a shout out. You know, let them know if you like the stuff that they're doing as well. Because, you know, Gutterball is such a nice, sweet guy. And, you know, when it's kind of weird having that said to him by another guy, but he really is. He's one of the kindest. Him and Ranger and CC and South Wisconsin Farmer, those guys are the nicest dudes that you ever could meet. I don't know how many times Wisconsin's actually helped me with tractors and gameplay and picking things out and doing things. And I don't know how many times, too many to count now, that CC has helped me with mods and figuring out what mods we have. He reminds me all the time to update. And we started, it was funny, Ranger's going to love this one. We started updating our mods for Western Wilds because we weren't sure if Ranger was going to join us. Poor Ranger had issues with his computer. And the last couple episodes that he was on with on Hobo Hollow, his mic was acting up, his computer, and I have been there. He knows this. I've talked to him. And so rather than hold everybody back, he did the whole betterment of the group thing, and he moved on, and he's waiting until he's buying a new one. So CC messaged me about a week and a half ago now, probably 2 weeks ago now, and he said, you know, if Ranger's going to come back, we better start updating these mods because Ranger, like, auto-updates his mods, which is what you're supposed to do, just Fury's not very smart. And he keeps his mods up to date, as you're supposed to. So, Ranger, you're supposed to. So CC says, well, we better start updating the mods and getting it ready just in case Ranger decides she's going to show up. Okay. So I had to go through yesterday or the day before and update like a gazillion mods. I went to sign on the multiplayer server, and there was like 81 of them that I had to update. I was like, because let's face it, Fury doesn't update stuff. Like, I get a mod and I play with it. I don't update it. It was so funny. So, you know, like I said, Wisconsin's helped me with gameplay and things like that. And then CC's helped me with mods, reminding me Ranger's just been a good dude. Farmer Z, I see he's been playing lately. He hasn't put a video out, but in defense of him, he is super busy. All of these guys that I hang out with outside of my recordings, when I hang out on our multiplayer server, when I hang out with Gutterball, those guys all have real jobs. Like, here I am recording at like midnight, and these guys are fast asleep because guess why? They have to work tomorrow. So, you know, Fridays and Saturdays I look forward to because the guys can play longer because not many of them have to work the next day. But, you know, don't hesitate to give them a shout out. Those guys are awesome. They really are. And once you get to know them, they will answer you. They check the comments. They troll the comments just as much as I do. If you left a message for, say, Gutterball himself or Wisconsin or whatever, and you asked him, you know, like, Wisconsin is the guru of farming. He's a real-life farmer in real life. It's been many, many, many years since Fury's done it, so the way that we used to do it back in the day isn't necessarily the way they do it now. So if you've got farming questions and stuff, ask him. Just ask it and direct the question right to him. You know, put it right in the comments and, you know, And it's always nice to hear what you guys think of the videos and things like that. And it's great. I truly comment to all of them. I was on, it was so funny. I'll tell you this little story. I was on, Triple D Honey was having a live stream. And I jumped on, and he said, it was so funny. He said, oh, is that really Fury? I don't believe that's really him. I believe that that's like somebody working for him. And I just chuckled, and I thought, no, I don't have anybody working for me. It's me. When you see my name on the screen, it's me. It's 100% me. Well, he was doing this really awesome, like, okay, we got to head back down to the store real quick and get more seed, because we got 2 more fields. So I went ahead, because we're not doing animals, I went ahead and I seeded this in wheat. And it's fertilized 100%, needs rolling, but, you know, I'm not going to roll. Just going to make sure we get seeded, and I'm not going to have that done this episode anyways. So he says, he goes, I'm a big fan. I love Fury Machine Gaming's channel. Da, 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 da. He was on his live stream, and he's building his, he does, like, builds. Like, he does, like, Lego builds and things. And I think it's kind of fascinating. I watched the whole thing with him. And for the most part, there was part of it I was just kind of trolling. I was just kind of lurking in there and just kind of chilling out. And then all of a sudden I made a comment, and he's like, I don't think that's really Fury. I don't think it is. And then when I said it was me, he was like, oh, my God. It was so awesome. So, all right. So let me open up this with this. And we are going to buy us a diamond ring. Let's get us... Let us get some seeds. I'm going to get us a couple of bags. Couple of bags. All right, so 1, 2. We'll get 2 for now. One. Whoops. Nice if I picked it up with the right button. All right, can we fit one more? Can we fit one more? Can we? This was always an issue growing up. It was like, can you fit one more bag? Yep. All right, so... I can fit. No, I can't fit. Yeah, I can fit another 50. Let's get one more just so we have enough, because we got to do the bigger field now. It'll put us almost. It only holds 315. I was gonna do horses, like I said on this map, but I don't know. Why won't it let me get in? Whoops. That was awesome. Oh, that'll be awesome when you guys see that one. I forgot my super strength was on. That's what happened. But anyway, so where was I? Yeah, you guys, like I said, don't hesitate to you know, talk to these guys and give them the shout outs, because they're all super awesome dudes. I don't get to, like, I was playing Russell asked me, I think it was Russell asked me if I was watching the Home Run Derby, and I was like, no, I'm on the dedicated server with Southwest, and I just didn't even watch it. I did catch it later on Sports Center, Russ, though. I really did. So, you guys know me. I'm a huge sports fan, so good one. It was a good Home Run Derby for sure. So, Please not get stuck. All right. I love how this squeaks. Oh boy. I don't know. Is this gonna tell me where I've been? Why does this have such a weird texture to it? I cultivated it, right? No, you know what? I came over it with the disc harrow and it changed the texture. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out together because it is taking the seeds down, so it is seeding. Now, if you noticed, let me point this out real quick since part of my intro. Oh, had to rub my forehead there for a minute. Part of my intro is realistic tutorials. Well, let me point out, look, there's no PTO, there's no nothing. This is just a pull behind, and there's literally no electric to this at all. Okay, the seeds go in here. Okay. You guys saw this down at the shop anyways. Okay. And that would be, this would open with a little, like a rope. It really would. You'd reach around and you'd pull it open. But the seeds go in there, and it literally, what happens is when these spin, it turns the augers inside and drops the seeds on the ground. That's exactly how this works. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just simple, and that was what most of the old equipment back then did. The fertilizer spreader that I got is wrong. Wisconsin corrected me on that, so I wanted to make sure that I fixed that for you guys. The fertilizer spreader that I got is PTO driven, and so the other thing is too is that so the PTOs didn't come out till later. Most of the old equipment was either wheel driven or gear driven, but it was like when you drove forward, it drove the gears. The PTO, I grabbed it because it looked old, but it's not as old as you think. Even though, and that's the other thing, this tractor isn't as old as you think either. I mean, I think it's 1940s. I think mine is 1937 or 1940. I think. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell where I've seeded. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Anyways, we're going to be wrapping this up. It took me almost 30 minutes. Shut this down real quick. All right, so please. Oh, yeah, you'll be able to tell. You can tell where I've seeded. All right, perfect. So let me know the maps. I gave you guys 3 to choose from for our next map. And until we get some comments on it, until we get some stuff, I'll keep chipping away at these videos for a while. I'll still have my multiplayer Friday. I've got to do a farm tour this week because the guys have built so much. So I've got to record a farm tour. So when you guys watch this, my multiplayer guys, make sure you're on Friday so that I can record your farm. CC's gone absolutely nuts. Wisconsin's added just a little bit, and Gutterball's doing all right. He's doing his normal thing. He's got the least amount of land, so he's chipping along. But remember, he works too. And then Saturday is my role play series with Gutterball, and then my whatever you guys choose for my map. So I gotta say it. So please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. And be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. She's purty, isn't she? She's purty. And just let me know which map. It's all in celebration of you guys. We're going to have a viewer choice. I don't even know. I don't want to use that one too much because that's been used by MTV and things like that. We're going to have a family choice. And I want you guys to pick it. It's going to be by you for you. And that's it. It's going to be your guys' series. So if you want to be involved with this series, you can. If you're not, you can just enjoy watching the videos. And on that note, Fury Machine will catch all of you back here probably tomorrow with this. But the faster you guys get the comments out, the faster we can get started on the Let's Play. But keep in mind, I want to do it for an extended period of time. Like, so whatever map we choose, I want to be on that for 50, 60 episodes. And my gutter ball one is going to be permanent. And as soon as we all get to the point where we're going to be at our multiplayer Friday, we'll probably be switching maps. But it'll be a while because we're all just now starting to make money. Where, you know, I think for me, I just hit 1.5 mil. I mean, CC's killing it. CC is absolutely winning it. We're also competitive, and he's got like 6.5 mil. But he's got factories out the yin-yang. He's got factories, and he just got done selling like 2.5 million liters of pallets or some stupid thing. So he's killing it. But my problem is on Multiplayer Friday is I literally keep buying new stuff, and then I change my farm around, and I buy new stuff. I'm crazy. I'm stupid like that. But on that note, everyone, I will make sure you guys get a farm tour on that on Friday. And show you that. And stay tuned for Saturday because it's going to get exciting. All right, love you all. And I will see you all back here tomorrow on this episode of Old Iron Series on Fruhling Map. Have a good one, everyone.